Welcome back to another episode of The Canon. I'm your host, Terry, and today we're doing another Oscar nomination breakdown in the category of cinematography. So, first up, we got Blade Runner 2049. This is one that I think 100% should be here, one that I definitely expected. Again, Blade Runner, a lot of the technical achievements in the movie are very high quality, all around the shots, the way they shoot the scenes, with whether you're talking about Wallace, whether you're talking about at the junkyard. A lot of these different scenes are shot so beautifully. You got the great Roger Deakins, of course, that everybody is really hoping that he actually wins this year. But it's shot so beautifully, you can't dispute that should be on here. And I honestly think this is the odds-on favorite to win because of Deakins. And I think this might be his year. So even though it's not the most beloved movie on this list, I still think this is the one to beat. Next up, you got Darkest Hour. This one is a shock to me. That's tough. I mean, again, that movie is okay. Gary Oldman's performance, of course, that's a lock to win, but the rest of the movie is just okay. Now, you're talking about cinematography. I don't think anything was special about the way they shot the movie. So that one actually shocks me that it's on this list. And yeah, I'm not sure what they were looking at. It could just be because it's more of an Oscar type movie, a period piece. But I don't think it has a real chance to win. Then you got Dunkirk, another technically advanced movie like Blade Runner, where you expect a lot of technical awards. And this movie is shot so well too. It's tough when you're comparing it to Blade Runner. I think they are so neck and neck, just because of where they shot Dunkirk with the air and the land and with the sea. It was just, man, it's really tough to say that Dunkirk won't win. You know, so much natural light in that. It looks so good and gorgeous and lush, especially in IMAX. But so does Blade Runner. But I think definitely has a high chance to win. It's the dark horse. Not dark horse, I would say, but it's neck and neck with Blade Runner. Then after that, we got Mudbound. I still have not seen Mudbound. Actually, I'm gonna have to watch tomorrow morning or tonight before the Oscars. But I heard good things. It was the same cinematographer that did Black Panther, so I'm excited actually to watch it and see how well it was shot. And then The Shape of Water. Shape of Water, of course, an Oscar darling, really high achieving in technical cinematography. I can see it. I can see it deserving this nomination. As far as winning, though, I don't see this being in the same caliber as Dunkirk and Blade Runner 2049. There is a dark horse chance just because of Shape of Water, the movie itself, and the Oscars loving the movies they love. But I think most people are going to recognize Deakins' work this year. So, okay, so that is the entire list. When you look at this list, though, Darkest Hour stands out so much. I would 100% take that out. And I do have a movie that I will replace it with, actually. And this one is definitely off the beaten path, but I would say Murder on the Orient Express. A movie that didn't do as well as people hope, with a great cast, but you talk about the way that movie was shot. That movie I thought it was shot really beautifully. Not just the sets and everything, but the way they tried to do some innovative camera angles with the whole train cart. And if you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I just thought it flowed really well with some of the interesting angles that made it even more fun than it was. So, all right, so that's me. Go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Any snubs? Who would you replace to get in there? Who do you think is gonna win? Thumbs up, subscribe, share it around. If you heard it here, it's official canon.